Election time is here again, and just like before, politicians have started to use Christians and Muslims against each other, and it is working perfectly. Over time, we believe that, as time goes on, Christians and Muslims will start to have some kind of sense to think for themselves. But you can see clearly that the younger generation is even making matters worse. Instead of them to see through these actions and the theatrics of these guys, they're actually involving themselves and taking sides. And that is why our liberation as a country is still far ahead, because the ones that are coming up are not even seeing that this whole thing is a game. There's a clip of this sheikh that's been going around where he made a statement, I think in a gathering in Kano State, and he said that, the Muslim ticket has proven to be successful, boasting about how Muslims outnumber Christians and how they are going to teach the infidels a lesson and all those things. So many statements, crazy things that should not come out ordinarily in a political gathering, but it did. You can watch the video for yourself. It is actually in Hausa language. I am not going to translate it because the bone of contention of the video is basically that the Muslim ticket has shown Christians that the Muslims are stronger, and that if they want to show their strength also, they should also try a Christian ticket if it will work. And that's what the whole video is about. I'll play a very simple clip and then I continue with whatever it is I have to say to you today.
Ahmad Bola Tinubu wanda ya daga tutar siyasarsu ya mata kirari da Muslim na ce ina ɗaya daga cikin masu daga tutar musulunci in kira jama'a ku taho mu yi Muslim. Na sani cewa kafirai na cin zafin wannan kalma, to amma ba akwai kiristoci ba akwai yahudawa ba akwai masu bautar magiro ba. Ni musulmi mai wazin musulunci da nace muslim ne na taɓa nasu. Na hana kirishin ya faɗa ne, na hana magiro ya faɗa ne, na hana ɗan tattalbata ya faɗa ne, amma ni a matsayi na musulmi muslim sha'a man sha'a au aba. Amma wani zai ce ai to demokradiya ne, ai akwai suwa ne ba sa sallah ba, kai ne wakilinsu. To mu muna sallah muna azumi, kuma demokradiyyar kun ce majority carry the vote. Jama'a bauro da bauruwa, tuzuru da tuzuruwa, Allah ya baku abokan zaman tare na aure. Za su iya haɗa wannan taron? To a nan ina kiran ku dan Allah kowa je gara ƙuri'a. Mu nuna wa duniya ƙarya kafirai suke da suka ce sun fi mu yawa a Najeriya, ƙarya suke yi. Ba dan Allah taimake mu na ce Muslim ba, mai rabon jini sai ya ce sun fi mu yawa. Da aka buga
the name of this sheikh is Yahaya Jingir, and this guy is not the originator of this kind of statement. As a matter of fact, in 2023, when President Tinubu alongside Shetima won the Muslim ticket, Rufai himself came out and made this exact statement. In fact, his one was even more in-depth. He was saying, yes, we've conquered them. The Muslim ticket has worked. This and that. He boasted of it, but where is Rufai today?
Abinda muka samu muka yi a Kaduna yanzu an yi shi a ƙasa gaba daya. Babu wani makaryaci da zai zo ya ce zai fito ya ce shi zai yi siyasa na Kiristanci ya ci zaɓe. Peter Obi ya yi ga inda yake. An yi maganin wannan, dole suka shi. Tun da Asiwaju ya ci zaɓe kan tsit. To da haka ne za a samu zaman lafiya a ƙasar nan.
How has the Muslim ticket actually favored him? The same person he advocated for sent him to jail, and he is still in jail. But that is not the essence of this video, because this video is not about which political party or which religious leader said what. It is mainly about Nigerians who have failed to realize that this whole thing is a game. Now, first and foremost, I refuse and I reject the premise that this person, in the name of a sheikh, is actually speaking for the whole of Muslims. I have met far too many intelligent Muslims, the ones that have reached and attained the hierarchy of intellect, that will reject this vehemently. And I've also met Muslims, those that have never been to the four corners of a classroom, who speak Hausa and will tell you that this extremist belief is abominable. And that is why I am here to state that this person is only doing the bidding of his masters. Nigerians, you need to start having sense at least. This is an APC gathering. Are you expecting that they are going to invite a sheikh or a Muslim leader who is going to tell them the truth? Do you think if Tinubu knew that the Catholic bishops are going to tell him the truth to his face, do you think he would have invited them? It was because he was expecting some kind of, romance around the situation and current trials and tribulations of Nigerians. That's why he invited them to, entice them and say, I'm going again, help me, help me. But it turned out the direct opposite. Nigerians need to understand that if this is a political gathering, they are obviously going to bring people that are going to support a motion. That's what a Muslim ticket has proven to be successful, and they should try it again. They are going to obviously bring political leaders, religious leaders, teachers, or whatever sort to come and support their motion and support whatever it is they have to do there. You can see the congregation. Those guys are wearing the Tinubu cap and hat and, shouting and praising the governor, who is an APC man, and also Tinubu, who is trying to run for office again. Do you think that they are going to bring anything that does not support what they are gathering there for? You need to understand and see beyond these things. The Muslims on one side of the argument supporting the Muslim ticket are daft. The Christian, on the other hand, getting angry because they made a statement about Muslim ticket are also daft. You know why? Because this whole thing is a game. You need to understand that these guys don't give a damn about your religion. Look, you can be worshipping stone for all they care. As far as they can use it against you and get votes for themselves, they will use it. You can worship Allah, you can worship Jesus Christ, you can worship Ogun, you can worship Sango, whatever you think that you worship. As far as these guys can use it against you, can use it to their favor in order to gain votes, in order to gain support, in order to gain whatever it is that would give them whatever it is they want, they are going to use it, and they will use it well. To the Muslims, instead of rejoicing and saying, yes, the Muslim ticket has worked, you need to understand one thing, that the North has been ruled almost by Muslims for the entire period that democracy started in Nigeria. The North has been ruled by Muslim politicians. Ask yourself, what has the Muslim politician done for me? The East has been mostly ruled by politicians who are Christians. The North has been mostly ruled by politicians who are Muslims. The Igbo land, the Yoruba land, has been mostly ruled by Yorubas who are either Muslims or Christians. Ask yourself, has this brought about any good for myself, my family, for Nigeria at large? No. Tribe does not matter. Religion does not matter. These guys only understand one language, and the language is power. These guys don't understand religion, they don't understand tribe, they don't understand ethnicity, they understand nothing. As far as they can divide you and conquer you, they will do it. Do you think that the same people that can pay bandits, can pay terrorists, can pay people to snatch boxes on election day and shoot whoever stands in their way, impoverish you so that they can in turn use their poverty against you, cannot pay a leader to do their bidding for them? Look, the conversation in Nigeria has to shift from this religious leader said this, oh my God, Christians have been marginalized, oh my God, can a Christian leader come out and say this? Instead of doing that, it should be that they are starting to use this same format on us again. We have seen this. Let us move beyond religious segregation. Let the conversation move from this sheikh is doing this, the Muslims are doing that, oh, Northerners are not coming out to speak against it, so they are in support. Instead of that, why not we start having conversations about how this format is already known, how this is a tactic, how this is just one of those techniques that they use in order to divide you, make you fight each other, so that you cannot with one voice vote a bad government out, so you can, find consolation in the fact that anyways, the Christians after all have insulted me, so I am going to vote a Muslim. A Muslim man has shown me that he's going to kill me, or he's going to abduct me, or terrorize me, or kill me through jihad, so I am going to support a Christian. Instead of this kind of conversations, why not we start saying this is only but a game to these guys, and taking sides as a Muslim, taking sides as a Christian does not solve the problem. This is only but a game to these guys. And let me tell you something. The people that are there are going to do anything to make sure that they continue to remain there. The guys that are already in office are not going to give it up because all of a sudden Nigerians realized that they are bad leaders, so they want to vote them out. If these guys can kill, they will do it. As a matter of fact, if they can burn down the whole of Nigeria and rule over the ashes, they will do it. These are the kind of people that are in office, and you're telling me that they are not going to pay a religious leader that is a Christian or a Muslim to do their bidding for them. We have seen the bishop that came out to do the same thing that the sheikh is doing. The damage control and trying to say Tinubu is working, give him time. The sheikh did the same thing that fake bishop is doing. These guys will do anything within their power to make sure that he takes sides. And once you take sides, you are already gone. you have already been won, you have already been conquered, and that is where they thrive. So instead of having this dumbass conversation about how Christians are being maltreated and marginalized and how the Muslims are the ones saying this and that, you should know that one sheikh supporting the Tinubu government does not speak for all Muslims. In fact, he speaks for a very tiny sect, either the extremists or the people that have paid him. And for the Christian who has resorted to sentiments, instead of saying, oh, they have marginalized me, I am in trouble, they want to kill me, come out and say that this person is not speaking for Muslims. I know a Muslim who wants a good government. I know a Muslim who wants to vote in Peter Obi. I know a Muslim who wants a better life as a Nigerian. And this man, in the name of religious leader, is not speaking for that person that I know in person. So you do what? You reject it, that this is an attempt to separate Nigerians. This is the only way. Anything other than this is only but adding fuel to the already burning Nigeria that we have. Peace.